At any point in the last 7 days, have you considered your position and thought about resigning?
I think it's very important to see what's going on here. Last week, my political opponents were saying that there's no way a civil servant wouldn't have told me about the outcome of developed vetting, the security exercise. Turns out my political opponents were completely wrong about that. Then they said that I was dishonest. It turns out they were completely wrong about that. They're now putting any allegation that they can, and I'll tell you for why. They're opposed politically to what this government is trying to achieve. We've introduced the Employment Rights Act to give people more rights at work. The Renters' Rights Act, giving those in rented accommodation more rights, is coming in very shortly. We've invested a huge amount in the NHS, but my political opponents don't like that. And so you have these allegations that keep on coming.
Do you accept, though, that Ollie Robbins was just following procedure, trying to implement your wishes, and that it was a mistake to sack him?
Look, I strongly think that the outcome of the security clearance exercise, the developed vetting exercise, was important and should have been brought to my attention and could have been brought to my attention. And had it been brought to my attention before Peter Mandelson took up his post, then I wouldn't have appointed them. I think it was a serious error of judgment. It's very important to make clear to everybody that Sir Ollie Robbins does not suggest he did tell me that information. He makes it clear he took a decision not to give me that information. I think that was the wrong decision. But all of the allegations that have been that he wouldn't have told me, he must have told me, I couldn't be telling the truth about this. They're all allegations by my political opponents, all of which have been found to be a case that just can't be substantiated.
Are you confident the Cabinet is fully behind you?
The Cabinet is working really hard on a huge amount of issues and what we're delivering at the moment. We're preparing for the King's speech and all the further measures that we're going to need to take the country forward. And of course, the issue we discuss at Cabinet a lot in recent weeks is the war on two fronts, the ongoing war in Ukraine and the developing situation in Iran. What we discuss at Cabinet is the international aspect of that, but also the domestic impact in relation to that and the measures that we need to take to ensure that we're assessing the risks and making sure we're protecting people in this country from those impacts.